Hello everyone, it's Michelle Lupton here, and today I'm going to be making some Christmas cards with the new Christmas tree kit from Hero Arts and Joann. It has this Wishing You clear stamp set with the frame cuts to match with it, the star pattern bold prints cling stamp, some cards and some envelopes. We have the champagne sequin mix. We have 2 ink cubes in crimson and in pine. We have a little bit of red and white twine. And we also have some cardstock, and that comes in bright green, cherry and gold glitter. Now this kit has a value of about $70 but retails for $32.99, so that's an absolute bargain. So I've actually made 4 cards with this kit, but I'm going to show you how I made one of them in this video. Two of the cards, I show how I made them in the video on the Hero Arts channel. So I'll put a link below to that video and you can have a look at those there. So I'm starting with some of the cherry cardstock, and I've actually pulled out a few different products from my stash. They're products that a lot of people will have in their stash. I'm actually using some unicorn white pigment ink, and I'm stamping that star pattern bold print stamp all over this piece of red cardstock. I actually did it on green as well, and I used that in another card. But now I have out the Wishing You tree from the stamp set, and I'm stamping this in intensified black ink because I am actually going to be colouring this with some Copic markers. Now I'm not doing any blending with those markers, I am just doing very quick colouring, so you could use any colouring medium you want. Now before I do that, I'm actually cutting these trees out. I actually did colour in both of them, but I only ended up using one of them. So I'm just removing it from the die right now, and then I'm grabbing some Copic markers just in a little sort of pastel-y rainbow, and I'm going to be colouring in the little leaves on this tree, all the little baubles on the tree, and the star up the top. So as you can see, I'm just using one colour on each little area. Just getting all these little yellow stars in there as well. So not really complicated colouring at all, but just to add a little bit more interest to the image. Now I could have done some ink blending over it. I could have white embossed it and then done some ink blending. That would have been interesting. But yeah, I just decided I wanted to do some really simple colouring with this one. Just working through all the different colours in the rainbow and sort of spreading out the colour across that tree. So I've got my coloured tree. Now I'm just going to take some of this red panel that I've stamped to use on the background of this card. So I'm just going to place that on the left hand side, and then again, to add just a little bit more detail, I'm adding a little bit of the gold glitter cardstock. Adds just the right amount of shine. Now I decided that that was a little bit too far over, so I'm actually going to slice off a little bit more of that red panel just to make it a little bit narrower, because I wanted a little bit more of that gold glitter cardstock to show from behind the tree. So now I'm adhering this. I'm just using some tape runner adhesive to adhere that down, and then I'm using my precision glue from Hero Arts. I always find if you've got a little thin strip of cardstock to adhere to a card, the precision glue makes it really easy to just get that down. You can add just the teeniest amount of glue, and that's all you need. It holds really strongly. Now it's just a teeny tiny bit of that glitter cardstock hanging off the edge, so I just use my scissors to slice that off. And once I've done that, I decided it was on slightly crooked. So I'm just adding it back on again, making sure it's nice and straight, and yep, all good now. So I'm going to add this tree, but because I've got the red cardstock and the glitter cardstock on the left and nothing behind the tree on the right, it was going to sit a little bit crooked if I just adhered it straight down. So what I've done is I've die cut the tree another time just from some scrap cardstock, and I'm just cutting half of it off, and I'm going to adhere that extra little bit behind the right hand side of the tree so that it will make the tree sit flush on top of that red panel. So just adding that behind on the right hand side of the tree, and so the left hand side of the tree is only one layer, the right hand side of the tree is 2 layers, and now I can adhere that so that it lays nice and flat. Alright, so once I've done that, all I need now for my card is a sentiment. So I just decided to go really simple with this one. I'm taking the peace sentiment from this set and adding that on. Now, I decided I needed a little bit more bling. So I pulled out the champagne sequin mix, and I just grabbed out a few little things. One of the things in the mix is some tiny little star sequins, and I thought, well, that's going to be perfect for the star on top of the tree. Is your family a star on the top of the tree family, or an angel on top of the tree family, or something else on top of the tree family, or no tree at all family? In our family we have a star on top of our tree, and it's very pretty. I always look forward to putting up our Christmas tree, don't you? Always makes everything feel so much more festive. So I'm just adding some of the really small little sequins, just here and there in little loopy bits, and that finishes my card for today. So I hope you enjoyed seeing how I made these, and here are the other cards that I made as well. Hope to see you back again next time. Bye.